Tia Joe Bennett was born on July 13, 1997, in Detroit, Michigan. When Tia was 21 years old, she gave birth to a baby boy she named Braxton. The joy that her baby boy brought to her was undeniable. Everyone that knew Tia spoke of her kindness, warmth, and eagerness to help anyone in need. She was a hard-working, determined young woman who was employed at Walmart while studying to become a certified nursing assistant. Tia and Braxton lived with Tia's mother, Trina, in Novi, Michigan. Tia and her son shared a room in the home. On April 6, 2019, Tia brought home a piece of cake to celebrate little Braxton's 6-month birthday. She even dressed him in a new outfit for the occasion. All was well when Tia and Braxton went to bed that evening. Unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse later that night. In the early morning hours of April 7th, about 2 hours before the break of dawn, Tia's mother, Trina, was awoken by the sound of Braxton crying and the smoke detector going off. She approached the bedroom and tried to turn on the lights, but they wouldn't turn on. This is when Trina discovered the lifeless body of her daughter. Novi police were immediately called and arrived at the home just before 5 a.m. Upon arrival, the police found Tia laying lifeless with her injured baby Braxton by her side. Novi police called the medical examiner to Tia's home and began gathering evidence from the crime scene. It was believed that she had died from a gunshot wound. This may have also been the cause of Braxton's injuries. Evidence collected was also focused on people she had in her life, such as friends and dating partners. By the following Monday, the crime scene tape surrounding the home was gone. All that was left was some black residue on the front door. The news media and police questioned nearby neighbors. Most neighbors admitted they did not know Tia. One neighbor claimed that she heard screaming coming from the area of Tia's home around the time of the murder, but she did not call police. Other neighbors claimed the screaming began around 3 a.m. that morning. Another neighbor was sitting on her porch smoking a cigarette, but didn't think it was safe to check on the source of the screaming or calls for help. A woman who lived nearby stated that she would see Tia occasionally sitting in her car with a man outside her home. The autopsy of Tia Joe was performed by the Oakland County Medical Examiner's Office, and her death ruled a homicide. A week after Tia's murder, friends and family gathered to remember and pay their respects. Tia's sister said, "It's hard to believe because Tia didn't bother anybody. She had a warm spirit. She loved everybody." A friend of Tia's recalled the excitement and joy that Tia had experienced being a mom as the happiest time of her life. She was inconsolable as she commented on the tragedy of someone taking Tia away from her friends, family, and her baby boy. No persons of interest and no arrests have been made in the murder of Tia Joe. More than 3 years have now passed since Tia's murder. In July of 2022, Trina brought now 4-year-old Braxton to the cemetery to visit the grave of his mother. Braxton sang happy birthday to her. According to Trina, Braxton wanted to open the top of the headstone so he could see his mommy. Tia's family is committed to being strong for little Braxton and keeping her memory alive. Novi Police detectives and Michigan State Police crime scene technicians continue to work together to bring the person who committed this crime to justice. Unfortunately, the investigation has stalled and Tia is now Novi's 4th cold case. Novi Police continue to review the case file and follow any leads that may be called in. If you have any information on the murder of Tia Joe Bennett, please call the Novi Police Department at 248-348-4100.